but he did not save Muhammad from being killed by the Jews. I mean, the Jews, they said we killed Jesus. Allah, according to Muslim, he saved him. The Jews, they killed Muhammad by putting poison for him. So why Allah did not save Muhammad, but he saved Jesus? And you know, here you see the question. For sure, Muslims have no answer for it. And even the verse in front of us does not even say they killed him not. He said they did not kill him for sure. So even this Muhammad, he could not confirm if he was killed or not, because all what it says, they killed him not for sure. You see, the Muslims, when they say, you know, when you read the Quran, they stop here and they say, it says no, it says they killed him not, nor crucified him, but it so was made to appear to them. But this is mean. This is what happened. So you confirmed it, you idiot. You did not deny it. It was confirmed when you say this is what it might appear to them. So the nation, who is like a crowd of thousands of people, it was made to appear to them that Jesus was on the cross, and then now you are telling them it was not Jesus. I mean, who is the donkey here? But anyway, let us go to our topic, which is Sheikh Asim. Oh, not Sheikh Asim. This is not Sheikh Asim. Where is the Sheikh Asim here? Sheikh Asim. Sheikh Asim, you know, he is an awesome sheikh, and actually he presents what Islam is about. I mean, well, we have too many videos from yesterday. When we open the page, they are still there. Let me close those things here, guns and etc. All right, hold on, give me a second. I see. I have the link for the video we play. Look like it's closed by mistake, something like that. But we have it in the info because we give them a credit, so they cannot complain and say, oh, copyright violation as usual. So let us open it here. In this video, Sheikh Asim, he will ask a very serious question. And the question is, can we Muslim use, the person who's asking is a Muslim, can Muslim use logic to refute atheist? Can we learn logic? And this is the title of the video: learning logic and philosophy to refute atheist, secularist, etc. Sheikh Asim, he come with the answer saying to you, first of all, you know, such a thing is it, you know, it is not allowed in Islam. It's haram. It's forbidden. And as you see in the title in front of you, I'm just using the subtitle so they cannot claim copyright over anything, you know, even though we are using fair use, but we know them. So, and then he gave him an example that there is a scholar, very well-known scholar, his name is Al-Ghazali. Who did use philosophy in order to explain Islam or to refute non-Muslims. But because he did that, he lost his compass. And Al-Ghazali is someone we hear Muslims always speak about him. Actually, a long time ago, a bunch of Muslims, they made an article and they made a video to refute me, and they said Al-Ghazali. And then in 2 seconds, we found that Al-Ghazali is not a Muslim no more because he used philosophy and logic. But in this video here, he says, it is totally forbidden it, not because Islam cannot answer. Oh, but it's forbidden. Why? And then he says to you, because if you do so, you will lose your compass. Logic is an idea, but rather it is like, you can watch the video and see. It's very funny. But here we ask ourselves a very simple question. As long as the Muslims, they don't agree with logic, so why they come to us and they ask, is it logical that God have a son? As long logic and philosophy is haram, then why the Muslim, they come and they ask questions and they question the logic when none of them believe in logic? And in this video, this man, he said that we as a Muslim, we are slaves of Allah. Slaves of Allah, they don't ask questions. They are slaves. If your master, he says to you, bring me that thing, do you ask him why? So we don't ask questions because we are slaves of Allah. There's other video here, and we have it in the info too. It says how to explain abrogated verses in the Quran for justification of you or using one's own logic. How we can justify the abrogation of the Quran?
Didn't you hear what he said yesterday? He said that, and he claimed that he traveled from Mecca to Jerusalem and then ascended to the seventh heaven and then came back to Jerusalem and came back to Mecca in less than one night.
So this is the question the Arab, they ask Abu Bakr as-Siddiq in this video, the companion of Muhammad. Did you see your friend yesterday? He said, he claimed that he went to the 7 galaxies and he came back to Jerusalem and he visited Jerusalem and then he came back to Mecca, all of this at night. And this is the question why he is quoting this story, because we don't go by logic. This is not logical. This is not logical. So we don't go by logic. Their logic is it possible for a man who is sleeping in Mecca to go overnight, to go to the 7th heaven, come back in the top of a flying donkey, and go back to Jerusalem, and then from Jerusalem he go back to Mecca? So the Muhammadan, when they speak about logic, they get themselves busted, because first of all, what is the point of this journey? Secondly, why there's no witnesses? Number 3, if the Quran says that the journey of the angels take them 1,000 years to go there, the Quran itself says that it takes the angel 1,000 years to go to heaven. And Muhammad was accompanied with the angel Jibreel. So he is, and when Allah he speak how long it take the journey, he was speaking about Jibreel, because Jibreel is the one who go up and down. How long it take? Chapter 32, verse number 5. He directed the audience from the heaven into the earth, then scanded into him in a day, wherefore the measure of 1,000 years if you are rocking. So how it take for the angels to go up and down? $2,000 years. 1,000 to go up, 1,000 to come down. Wonderful. So how Muhammad, he went up to the 7th heaven, and it's taking him few hours. You see, we are not going to use logic. I'm not going to use my logic. I'm asking the Muslims a very simple question. The logic of Allah, because he is the one who says it take 1,000 years for the angels to go up. So how it take 1,000 years for the angels to go up, and then it took Muhammad a few hours, and he was in a company of an angel? Was Muhammad faster than the angel? Do we have any Muslim would like to call us on Skype? Do we have any Muhammadan would like to call us on Skype? If you like to call us, feel free. And don't be embarrassed. Remember, you have an amazing religion, supposedly, and it is have a strong logic. The guy, he went up to heaven, nobody see him. Anything Muhammad he do, nobody see it. Muhammad see an angel, nobody see it. Muhammad, he go to the first heaven, and when he go to the first heaven, what he found? Can you believe it that the angels, they ask Muhammad, or they ask, sorry, Jibreel, who is with you? Not only that, they ask Jibreel, who are you? I never heard that a soldier, he do not know his captain. When Muhammad, he arrived with Jibreel to the temple of Solomon, the Muslim, they call it Baytul Maqdis. Jibreel, he put his finger on the wall to make a hole. Why? Because he want to tie up the flying donkey. Look like Jibreel, he knew that this flying donkey is out of control. So if he let him free, he will leave. So what he do? He put his finger in the wall and he made a hole to tie up the donkey. But this donkey was sent by Allah. Look like this donkey is a wild one, the flying donkey. And then the story continue here. You will see that Muhammad, when he went up and up and up, he arrived to the first gate and the first gate and then second gate and third gate, fourth gate. And each time he passed by a gate, they asked the same question. They asked Jibreel, who are you? Who is with you? Who are you? He say, I'm Jibreel. Who is with you? Muhammad. Oh, Muhammad, who was called? Yes, he was called. Open the door. Did you watch the movie The Lord of the Ring? This is the same story where the angels, before they take him up to heaven, they have to make a preparation to be the first astronaut man who go to the space. They open his chest and they brought with them a dish of gold full of faith and wisdom, and they install faith and wisdom in his chest. This is as a preparation for the journey. And then after they install those wisdom and faith, it says here, I was brought to a white beast, which called al-Buraq. Al-Buraq is coming from the word like lighting. Buraq, Barq is a lighting. Al-Buraq is a beast, supposedly. His name is from lighting. So he have the speed of light. Wonderful. Okay. That's mean in 8 hours of a speed of light, we can go and see Allah. Not only actually 8 hours, 4 hours. Because Muhammad, he went up and he came back. And then he came back to Jerusalem. And then he spent time in Jerusalem. And then he came back to Mecca. All this time will count. So look like Al-Buraq, in 2 hours he arrived to Allah. So bigger than a donkey, smaller than a mule. Muhammad described him. But as you see, he's a physical donkey. He's not just, it's not like so he's a physical, he's a real beast. Its stride was long as I could reach. I mean, why the stride is so long when the donkey is so small? If the guy is if this donkey is smaller than a mule, bigger than a donkey, why the stride is so long as the eye could reach? And then he says, I was mounted on it, and then we went forth till we reached the lowest heaven. Jibreel asked for the gate to be open. Here we go. The movie started. Guys, if you want to make a comment, and the comment is just a comment, have nothing to do with me, you are not asking a serious question, don't put my name next to it. Because by putting my name, you get my attention, and then I read it, you are not saying anything to me. I mean, why? Just share your comment, no problem, but don't add my name unless you are directing the question to me. So Jibril asked for the gate to be open, and here we see the hilarious story. It was said, who is he? Like, what the heck? This guy Jibril is going up, going down, going up, going down, and now the angels, they are asking, who is he? Jibril replied saying, Jibril. It was again said, who is with you? Like, what the heck? I mean, the angels do not know the most famous man, Muhammad? They are not watching YouTube? They did not watch the video of Zakir Naik? I cannot accept such a thing. The angels of Allah, they do not know who is he, who is with you. He replied, Muhammad. Okay, Muhammad. It was said, has he been sent for? Like, what the heck? Look at this checkpoint. They have to ask all the questions. People, as I said, don't add my name next to your comment unless it is serious. As long as you are making comment for everybody to see, don't put my name next to it. Do me a favor. Don't force me to block you. So, has he been sent for? He, Jibril, said, yes. He, the Prophet, said, then the gate was open. Well, shouldn't you call the high departments? Maybe this is not the true Jibril. Maybe this is not Muhammad. Maybe it's a fabrication. Maybe it's the Mossad. You know, what the heck? And then the story continues. They go to the second gate, and they ask the same question. So, what the funny here, when Muhammad he enter. By the way, Muslims, how long it took this conversation? You know, like, open the gate, who is with you, and why the angels do not know Jibril? I mean, do he look like a monkey? I mean, do he look like what? I mean, how the angels could not notice that this is their boss? Who is going to go there? Like, is the first gate of the heaven is in the highway or somewhere, like highway in Michigan or maybe in Indonesia, and there's too many traffic, or Bangladesh, the train passed by? Who is with you? Do we have any Muslim? As long Muslim, they don't like logic, we will not question logic. I'm not questioning the logic, but why the angels do not know Jibril? Jibril is the one who just came to pick up Muhammad from the earth. Because Jibril, he left 1,000 years ago. As the Quran says, it takes the angels 1,000-year journey. So now Jibril, he's older. He have a gray hair. So the other angels, they could not recognize him. You see, we keep asking people not to add my name next to their comment unless it is necessarily, but they keep doing it. There's many people, they are qualified to be Muhammad here. Do we have any Muslim here would like to say anything? Is that because it took Jibril 1,000 years to come back, so he changed his hair? You know, he lost maybe his hair, like he looked like Sam Shamoun now. Huh? Maybe he came back to the heaven in the Halloween day. How the angels could not recognize? How in the world they are even asking him, who is this? I mean, don't the angel Jibril, he have 600 wings? Like, is it possible that around the gate of the heaven there's a lot of insect, they have 600 wings of flying? We keep saying, don't put my name next to your comment. They keep posting my name next to the comment. Hilarious people.